The island, she woke up hot. Sun on the sea on the sand. This was long before names, before borders. The Taino, they knew her as Quisqueya, mother of all lands. They fished her coasts, danced to her rhythms. Life was a ceremony, the earth a sacred breath. Their spirits, woven into the fabric of the island, still whisper in the rustle of palm leaves, in the pulse of the drums. 1492, a year etched in salt and sorrow. Columbus arrived, bringing with him the echo of conquest. The Spanish, hungry for gold and glory, claimed the island for their king. The cross replaced the zemi, the language of the whip replacing the songs of the ancestors. The Taino, decimated by disease and brutality, fought back with the fury of jaguars, but theirs was a losing battle. The island, christened Hispaniola, became a pawn in the game of empires. Centuries bled into each other, the island a canvas for colonial ambition. The Caribbean, with its lush landscapes and strategic location, became a focal point for European powers. Each wave of colonizers left an indelible mark on the land and its people. The Spanish ruled, their grip tightening and loosening with the tides of power. They built forts, established settlements, and imposed their culture, forever altering the island's trajectory. Then came the Haitians, their revolution a beacon of hope. The Haitian Revolution, the first successful slave revolt in history, sent shockwaves through the colonial world and inspired many. In 1822, they claimed the entire island, uniting it under a single flag. This union, however, was fraught with tension and resistance from the eastern part of the island. But freedom, once tasted, is a hard thing to relinquish. The people of the eastern part of the island yearned for their own identity, their own sovereignty. The Dominicans, their identity forged in resistance, rose up against their Haitian rulers. They organized, they fought, and they dreamed of a nation where they could be free to chart their own destiny. In 1844, the Dominican Republic was born, its flag a testament to the enduring spirit of its people. This new nation was a symbol of hope, resilience, and the unyielding desire for self-determination. The fight for true liberation, however, was far from over. The Dominican Republic would face many more challenges, but its people remained steadfast, always striving for a brighter future. Trujillo. His name still hangs heavy in the air, a ghost story whispered in hushed tones. A man who rose from the ranks of the military to become the absolute ruler of the Dominican Republic. His legacy is one of both fear and forced modernization. He promised order, delivered oppression. Under his rule, the country saw the construction of roads, schools, and hospitals, but these came at a steep price. For 31 years, his iron fist crushed dissent, his regime a suffocating blanket over the island. Political opponents were silenced, often permanently, and the media was tightly controlled. Progress came at a cost, paid in blood and silence. The infrastructure improvements masked the underlying brutality of his regime. His assassination in 1961 marked the end of an era, but the scars of his dictatorship remained, etched deep into the nation's psyche. The people rejoiced, yet the shadow of his rule lingered. The road to recovery would be long and arduous. The Dominican Republic had to rebuild not just its infrastructure but also its identity, striving to heal from decades of trauma and to forge a new path forward. The Dominican Republic today, she dances to her own beat. From the bustling streets of Santo Domingo to the tranquil countryside, the rhythm of life is ever present. Merengue and bachata, music born of struggle and joy, fill the air. These genres, with their infectious rhythms and heartfelt lyrics, tell stories of love, pain, and resilience. Baseball diamonds echo with the crack of the bat, a national pastime inherited from the Americans. From rural fields to grand stadiums, the sport unites communities and ignites passions. The people, a vibrant tapestry woven from indigenous African and European threads, carry the resilience of their ancestors in their blood. Their rich cultural heritage is celebrated in every festival, every family gathering. They have known hardship, but they have also known laughter. In the face of adversity, they find strength in community, in shared meals, and in the simple joys of life. They have learned that hope, like the sea that surrounds them, is a force that cannot be contained. The ocean's vastness mirrors their boundless spirit, ever resilient, ever hopeful.